What if I told you that the world's most powerful AI isn't necessarily the one everyone talks about? Millions of people have heard of ChatGPT. Far fewer know about Claude. Even fewer are familiar with Google's advanced reasoning models. And almost nobody outside the AI world talks about open source models at all. Yet these systems are rapidly becoming the engines behind search, education, software development, scientific research, content creation, and even billion-dollar companies. The strange part? Most people compare AI models the same way they compare smartphones. They ask, which one is the best? But that's the wrong question. Because today's AI race isn't being won by a single model. It's being fought on completely different fronts. One model dominates coding. Another excels at research. One shines in reasoning. Another is fast enough to serve millions of users instantly. And some of the strongest competitors aren't even built by the companies you hear about every day. In this video, we're going to break down the 10 most influential AI models in the world, what they're best at, where they fall short, who should use which model, and why the AI industry is moving far beyond a simple winner-takes-all competition. Let's begin with the name that brought artificial intelligence into the mainstream. Number 1, GPT, OpenAI. If modern AI has a face, it's GPT, not because it's always perfect, because it changed everything. Before ChatGPT, artificial intelligence was mostly a niche topic discussed by researchers and tech enthusiasts. After ChatGPT, students, teachers, lawyers, programmers, marketers, and business owners all started using AI. Earlier this year, OpenAI introduced the GPT 5.5 family. It comes in 3 versions, Sol, Terra, and Luna. Sol is the most powerful and expensive option. Terra offers a balanced middle ground for everyday tasks. Luna focuses on speed and cost efficiency. Its greatest strength is this combination of flexibility and consistency. Writing, coding, reasoning, teaching, brainstorming, research assistance, conversation. GPT performs strongly across nearly all of these areas. Its main weakness is that specialized models can sometimes outperform it in specific tasks. And because it serves such a broad audience, it isn't always the most optimized option for highly specialized professional workflows. Still, if someone asked, I can only use one AI model, which one should I choose? GPT would usually be the safest answer. Number 2, Gemini. Google's Gemini family has evolved rapidly. But what really stands out is its balance between speed and depth. This month, Google released Gemini 3.6 Flash. Compared to the previous version, it reduces output token usage by up to 17% and often completes multi-step tasks in fewer steps. That makes it both faster and more cost-effective. For tasks that require deeper reasoning, Google offers Gemini DeepThink. Research synthesis, complex analysis, long-term problem solving, comparing large amounts of information. Its biggest advantage comes from Google's enormous ecosystem: search, maps, documents, academic knowledge, real-time web access. These connections make Gemini exceptionally powerful for information-heavy work. Its main drawback is that its responses can sometimes feel overly analytical or academic. For casual conversations, some users find it less natural than competing models. But when the task is research rather than small talk, Gemini becomes a serious contender. Number 3, Claude, Anthropic. Claude has quietly built one of the strongest reputations in the AI industry, especially among writers, researchers, and professionals. Many users consider Claude the best model for long-form writing, not because it uses fancy language, but because it maintains remarkable consistency across long documents. Claude also tends to be careful and thoughtful in its responses. That makes it particularly attractive for business use. Its strengths include long context processing, document analysis, writing quality, and nuanced reasoning. Its weaknesses? Coding performance can vary depending on the task, and it isn't integrated into consumer products as widely as some of its competitors. Even so, many advanced users consider Claude their first choice for serious writing projects. Number 4, Gemini Flash. Now let's move from depth to speed. Gemini Flash was built for efficiency. Its goal isn't to spend extra time thinking. Its goal is to respond immediately. And that's valuable because many AI applications don't need maximum intelligence. They need maximum speed. Customers support simple research, quick summaries, educational assistance, large-scale deployments. Considering how quickly it responds, Flash performs surprisingly well. The trade-off is predictable. As tasks become more complex, deeper reasoning models generally perform better. Flash sacrifices some depth in exchange for exceptional responsiveness. Number 5, Claude, Sonnet. If Opus is the heavyweight champion of the Claude family, Sonnet is the versatile middleweight. Many professionals use Sonnet every day because it strikes an excellent balance between intelligence, speed, and cost. It's capable enough for serious work, yet efficient enough for frequent use. For many organizations, that balance matters more than absolute performance. The most powerful technology isn't always the most practical technology. Sometimes the model that gets the job done efficiently is the one that wins. Number 6, DeepSeek. One of the biggest surprises in modern AI came from DeepSeek. For years, many people assumed that only a handful of American tech giants could compete at the highest level. Then DeepSeek arrived. Its latest model, V4 Pro, is open source and performs nearly neck and neck with closed-source giants in coding and mathematics benchmarks. What's even more impressive is the cost. In some cases, it's dozens of times cheaper per token than competing systems. Its weakness is that certain highly complex multi-step reasoning tasks are still dominated by some closed-source models. Even so, DeepSeek delivered a clear message. The future of AI may be far more competitive than most people expected. Number 7, Llama developed by Meta. Llama represents something unique. Open weight AI. Instead of locking everything behind company servers, Meta released models that developers could build upon. That decision accelerated AI development around the world. Startups, researchers, independent developers, universities. Many gained access to advanced AI capabilities they otherwise wouldn't have had. Llama's biggest contribution isn't necessarily being the best model in absolute terms. It's helping create an entire ecosystem of innovation. Without open models like Llama, today's AI landscape would look very different. Number 8, Mistral emerged from Europe and quickly earned respect within the AI community. Its models focus on efficiency and strong technical performance. Mistral has become particularly popular among organizations that value flexibility and control. It highlights an important reality. The AI industry is no longer dominated by a single country or company. Innovation is becoming increasingly global. And Mistral is one of the clearest examples of that trend. Number 9, Grok. Developed by xAI, Grok entered a crowded market with a different strategy. Rather than focusing solely on technical benchmarks, it aimed to create a distinct personality and user experience. Its latest version, released this summer, places a stronger emphasis on coding and agent-based tasks. Grok frequently prioritizes real-time information and social platform integration. Supporters appreciate its willingness to engage with current events and trending topics. Critics argue that personality alone isn't enough to outperform stronger reasoning systems. Either way, Grok has become one of the most recognizable names in AI, and recognition matters, especially in a market evolving this quickly. Number 10, Qwen. The final model on our list is one many casual users have never even heard of. Qwen, developed by Alibaba. Qwen has improved steadily across multiple generations and now competes surprisingly well against some of the industry's biggest names. Its strengths include multilingual capabilities, coding, and strong overall performance. More importantly, Qwen reveals a broader trend. The AI race is no longer a competition between 2 or 3 companies. It's becoming a global contest involving dozens of serious competitors. And that changes everything. So after all that, which AI model is actually the best? The answer is surprisingly unsatisfying. There isn't one. GPT stands out for versatility. Claude shines in writing. Gemini excels at deep research. DeepSeek impresses with reasoning. Llama drives open innovation. Flash dominates speed. And every month, new competitors emerge. The real story isn't which company wins. The real story is how quickly this field keeps changing. A model leading today could face serious challenges 6 months from now. And that's exactly what makes this race so fascinating. Because for the first time in human history, we're not just building better tools. We're building tools that can help us build even better tools. And that raises a much bigger question. If AI is already transforming how we learn, work, write, code, and think, which careers will become more valuable in the future? And which ones could change forever? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next video, where we'll break down the major engineering disciplines, what engineers actually do, and which fields may shape the decades ahead.